Paper stacking, dirty Mac and stunt is my job. Yeah, man, I got some I got some I got some mentality to share. It's just a little mentality to share. But I want to say, go get my, and I'm going to try not to curse so much. But I just want to say, go get my, on Bandcamp. Go get my, yeah. We got some good sales on the record. We got some good sales on the record. And I appreciate everybody who went got it. But if you call yourself anything to do with me, go get my boy, but the shit I'm finna drop on you right here. The shit I'm finna drop on you right here, right now. Ooh. Oh, wait, man. Like Pimp say. Oh, wait. The shit I'm finna drop on you right here, right now. My God. Might get banned for this. Might get banned for this. You know what I mean? But go get my motherfucking record. Lil bitty beat. Now. With a pearly white smile. At your mama house. Flossing all around the South. Trillgear. Yeah, I'm that damn real. Boy, you need to find God. Just get you a job. Tough love on a bitch. Did nobody give me shit. Yeah, I'm living hood good. And I'm mingling with the rich. I know you hate that shit. Raised up by my fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in the motherfucking blaze. Don't get caught up in the motherfucking blaze of the hustling, man. Oh no. Oh no. Some of us woke up a little late. Some of us woke up a little late. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some of us woke up a little late, so don't get caught up in the blaze of the motherfucking hustling, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in niggas hustle. But I'm finna give it to you. You know what I mean? Just give me a second. I wanna play my little intro. And on some real nigga shit, go get that record off Bandcamp. It ain't on iTunes yet. When it go to iTunes, that's when a nigga just go worldwide, you know what I mean? But I want to share some things on today, November 3rd. You know what I mean? I just want to share some things. This is just the way I think. This ain't, hey man, this is just my perception. If you agree, you agree. If you disagree, you disagree. But this is just my perception I want to share with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this is the little snippet record that I'm dropping this month. You know what I mean? So, that'll be coming soon. I love that shit. It's called Trill Era. And go-karts with broke parts. Fuck you talking about? Thank the Lord that crack came. Too many niggas got involved. Yeah, man, now that I got that out the way, say, man, go pick up that record on Bandcamp. You see me sharing the link, multiple times. If that kind of like bother you, like when I share that link or I post that Trill gear or different things that I do, when I post that, if that bother you, turn the motherfucking channel. Turn the motherfucking channel. Meaning unhinge me, unfriend me. Meaning block me. You know what I mean? So listen, when I post, hey, go get my new record with beautiful motherfucking graphics, high quality motherfucking HD sound, because a nigga gonna go to the right studio. If that bother you when I post that, if that's something that you disregard, get me off your fucking friends list. Because it's gonna be more and more and more products coming, more and more and more, back to fucking back. We got that clear? So when you see those links, and it kind of agitate you, turn the channel. But now, we're going to get into the spiel. The opening of the spiel is this, and you've heard me speak like this before. You heard me share this type of content. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on your brain. And turn off the dumb shit. Turn off the dumb shit. And I'm going to give you a for instance. You know, when you're in the club, we all are anxious. We look at each other with desire. And we have no understanding who we are. All we know is we see something that looks desirable. Men, women, whatever. That's what we do. We go to the club for a mental vacation. We go to the club because a huge percentage of us feel as if we deserve that mental vacation. We've been working hard. We've been taking care of our business, and we feel we deserve that let our hair down time. And some of us do. But here's where the wires get crossed. Consuming drugs and alcohol, it lowers your inhibitions. It lowers your standards. It lowers your guards. It lowers your thought process. But being an adult or being a young adult, that comes with a responsibility. And being a young black adult, male or female, that comes with a very, very strong responsibility. A very strong thought process. Just to be who you are, you have to always be thinking on your feet. You may deserve a mental vacation soon, but you also have to be cautious of how low are you going to lower your inhibitions and your thought process. Because even I, along with everybody else, we didn't know we were going to have to use these so fast. We were brought up in conditions that was almost staged for us. These conditions was almost staged for us, and it plagued every different neighborhood all over the South, all over the world, in the inner city where the poor broke motherfuckers was. Corner store, plenty beer. Liquor store, easy to access. Think about it. Why were you able to go to the store when you were 10 and get your mother a pack of cigarettes? Go to the store and get me a pack of Benson and Hedges. You 10. And y'all got to excuse me because it's a lot of It's a lot going on inside right now. And I want to convey this message the best I can. But it's a lot going on inside. Because it's so much switches turning on. So many lights turning on. And I hate that they turned on so late. So that's why I dropped these spills. Hopefully somebody can turn their shit on earlier. So these staged areas, they were, how could I say, not projects, but they were, how could I say? They were demonstrations. Somebody say, let's group this right here, this salary capped type of people, lower class, middle class, hood, projects, poverty, and let's sit back and look at how it worked. See, we didn't have, like in the biggest cities, the buildings stacked on top of each other with the apartments stacked on top of each other. We didn't have that. Most of our projects, the floors was maybe 2 or 3 floors. Big apartments. Could have been nice areas, could have been nice apartments. But most of the time where there's poverty, there's gonna be a lot of ignorance, unfortunately. But so we come up in these conditions and all we know is, okay, boom, this person, they living good because both parents work full-time jobs. They got a nice house. They got 2 cars. They rich. That's what we think rich, because we haven't seen rich. We poor than a motherfucker. We don't know what rich look like. We don't even know. We don't even have an idea or a clue of how to accumulate wealth. We think the nigga with the shiny car and the jewelry and the careless attitude and the carefree attitude who pulls up with the old used ass motherfucking car that he dumped thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in to get attention, we thought he was wealthy. Oh, I want to grow up and be like him. But we were fucking fooled. And then the generations that came before us, they couldn't tell us shit because they didn't know shit. They only knew what the generations before them gave them, which was not a whole lot. And they handed that dumb shit down. So now we in the goddamn, we on a hamster wheel. We're just running around in the motherfucking circle. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna get this how can I say? This graph put on top of us of a successful family. This is what a successful family look like. When in reality, that's what a struggling family look like, who just know how to look good on the fucking outside. They really ain't got shit. They really can't help nobody but themselves. They really looking for a fucking come up also. But they're content because in a broke neighborhood, having more than the rest of the broke motherfuckers make you feel good. So that mindset coming up in those conditions, you didn't really reach out for more. You didn't really know, ooh, I can go and be this, I can be that, or I can obtain this. Oh, that amount of money really ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You know, look at like right now on BMF. They're talking about the 80s. In one episode, they were talking about when Southwest T was gonna get his lawsuit for his eye getting fucked up during surgery. And all the hospital wanted to do was settle with $25,000. Now, the mother said, that ain't no money. The dad said, that's a whole lot of money. Now, back in the day, we probably would have thought that was a whole lot of money. But today, that's a motherfucking insult. That's a slap in the face. You know what I mean? So the mindset of the individuals back in the day, it wasn't developed enough to know, oh, we're gonna really need to latch down and take care of business to leave generational wealth for the next generations. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. A huge percentage of us, we were not left any kind of generational wealth. Now, don't worry about being quiet. Motherfucking classes and sessions. And I got to get it all. So, the generational wealth, it wasn't left behind. So we have a whole bunch of motherfuckers competing with each other who all don't have shit. You got a whole conglomerate of motherfuckers competing with each other who all don't have shit. No acreage, no corporations, no big bank accounts full of money to pass down to generations, no properties for little such and such. That's why when most families do get left behind a little something, everybody go fucking crazy. Because they're not used to having shit. So when a little something comes across the table, they lose their fucking mind. And it's not their fault. So this mindset and this understanding is not beneficial to you or me. But guess what? It's beneficial to somebody. That's why it's no big deal. That's why everybody can walk around and just la, 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 la. Because the people that it's beneficial to, they're not there with you. They're somewhere else, manipulating, playing games. You know what I mean? So you can stay in those conditions until you learn how to think your way out. But if you've taken so many mental vacations, you're not going to be able to think yourself out of it. Because you're going to get so caught up into the blades of life, in the whirlwind of life, that you don't have the time to stop and think. I'm in a motherfucking situation. I'm in a motherfucking system. I'm in a system designed for me to fucking fail. Let's jump to speed. We have to think our way out of it. We have to use this and think our way out of it. So let's jump to speed. Today, the 21st century, these days, we get dudded up. We go in the club and we choosing. We all in there choosing each other. It's like an alcohol, drug-filled breeding ground with all this music. You can't hear, you can't see, it's dark. And you're making choices. You're making decisions under those conditions. Let's think about this again. You taking a mental vacation. Your inhibitions are lowered because you're now puffing on your best this, you're sipping your best that, and you just don't want to feel the responsibility of being who you are, which is an adult who's responsible for thinking sometime for a community or a group of people. or your family. Your family depend on your decisions when you are the leader and the head of your family. So let's set the setting. You in the club, you 2 drinks in, you puff the grass. Your partner say, man, look at old girl over there. Old girl fine and a motherfucker. Right now, you're not even thinking. All you're doing is seeing, and you're connecting with her curves. You don't know if she can talk. You don't know if she's a robot. You don't know anything about what's within. All you see is her outer being. But your heart racing, you drunk, you high. The peanut gallery rooting you on. You going over there with your bestest lines. You going over there with your bestest lines. You going over there with the phrase that's gonna pay so you could slay. But guess what? She's not even that difficult because she's there for the same reason. So you feel like you done won because y'all connect and y'all make plans and y'all follow through on the plans. After the club, you skip Waffle House because she say she got groceries and she gonna whip up big breakfast. So you skip all that. Now in the dark, she looked beautiful. But as you get home at her house or wherever, she go to peeling off layers. And you go to seeing, okay, but I could live with that, right? And so you engage. And maybe you engage without protection. Because your inhibitions are lowered. And you moving like a wild, funky hog. So now you beating up that cagogie. You trying to make a statement. But you never thought, who is this I'm performing for? Who is this lady that I'm trying to make this statement with? You're just looking at her curves. Everything go well. She soup you up big old plate of food. You feel like you done won. But as the days go by, you learn she got 3-4 different baby daddies. Drama everywhere. Niggas beating on the door. And you like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back on that shit. But then she hit you back. She pregnant. She pregnant for you. How can you deny it? You gonna try? You gonna run? You know what I mean? Whatever. But as time progresses, yeah, it's yours. But you don't want to be with her. So now you got child support. She broke. Her hustle is if them niggas pay child support. You know what I mean? Her hustle is the motherfucking dependents. You know what I mean? The motherfucking dependents. The first of the year, that motherfucking income tax. That's her hustle. Both y'all broke. Guess what? Y'all had no business fucking. Now there's no cognitive adults. 2 broke motherfuckers ain't got no business fucking. Now that ain't gonna stop the breeding. That ain't gonna stop the breeding. Somebody just got through fucking right now who watching this video and they broke in the bitch. Somebody about to fuck who broke in the bitch. But all I'm gonna say, start using your motherfucking brain, man. We placed in some systems that we didn't even design. And somebody loved you to be there. Somebody welcome you there. Somebody glad you there. Stay a while. Enjoy your stay until you clock out. And I ain't talking about clocking out for work. I'm talking about you 6 feet deep. This video and this message gonna fly over a lot of you motherfuckers' head like an eagle. But if you aspire to be a motherfucking eagle, you flying right alongside of me. We have to use our motherfucking brains and think up. Think out. If you quick to be sucked into drama and negativity, and that's what you spend your time on, that's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking yourself into. You've thought yourself into that. And that's where you will remain. You have to think up and you have to think out. You see a lot of people doing a lot of things these days you don't understand. People are desperate because their light bulbs are popping on and they're starting to realize, I'm trapped in a motherfucking system. I'm trapped in a vigorous cycle. Only way you're gonna break the cycle is if you think up and think out. If you don't, you're thinking inside the system. And that's where you will remain until the day you die. I'm out.